guaranteed.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being patient. DC going to be calling the action alongside Kevin Gill, Dave Prazak, and Ron Funches.
What a night it's going to be. What a weekend it's been. Nobody does it like Joey Janela's spring break.
Hashtag JJSB3. Wait a minute.
What?
I thought I heard Masato Tanaka's music playing, but it cut to Joey Janela's. Is Joey scheduled for a match tonight?
I don't think so.
Oh, the bad girl, Penelope Ford.
The bad
full
girl
force.
And the bad boy have arrived to their stomping grounds. The whole world is their stomping grounds, quite honestly. Especially during spring break. It doesn't matter where in the world this event goes down, DC. It's always packed, and it's always a game changer.
Another overcapacity crowd here at the White Eagle Hall. If my math serves correct, this is the 11th event in 3 days. Outstanding ovation for Joey Janela. His namesake event, so big we did 2 in a row. Game Changer Wrestling living up to their name.
Super no vacancy, sold out in seconds, and a worldwide audience via Smart Mark Video on Fight TV. Hashtag JJSB3.
Again, I didn't have a chance to look at the lineup before we started. It seems that we're going to get Joey Janela versus Jungle Boy to kick things off here. And one hell of a match to start things off with. Interesting to see kind of the parallels between Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy, both having their breakout performances in a Game Changer Wrestling ring, testing themselves against Joey Janela.
Well, you make a great point as always, DC, but not only did these guys make their kind of worldwide acclaim in a GCW ring, both Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy are making their dramatic returns to the ring right here in Game Changer Wrestling for Joey Janela's spring break.
But Marco Stunt knocked off Joey last night.
Yeah, he sure did. And they're kind of evenly matched in that regard because both of them have been on the shelf.
There we go. Let's fill the room with positivity. Let's look on the bright side. You got the best card of the weekend happening right now.
Right before your eyes, and we appreciate everyone who tuned in. An unannounced match to start things off, and what a year. What a 12 months it's been for Jungle Boy, the ups and downs, the highs and lows.
Dude, GCW hooking it up for us. We got the best seat in the house, front row on the stage. Still so much to come, including the greatest clusterfuck. But right now, Joey Janela and Jungle Boy showing off their athleticism. A head scissors into a Hurricane Rana. We're just getting started.
Absolutely, and the physical, wow, these guys are just going hard in the paint from Jump Street.
Great recovery from Jungle Boy.
And great recovery overall from Janela, who's really showing no signs of having been out of the ring for quite some time with serious injury.
I think one thing that Joey has that Jungle Boy lacks is that killer instinct. If this ends up going deep, and I wouldn't be surprised, gotta favor Joey. He's got a chip on his shoulder after last night.
100%. Joey certainly has something to prove because it's probably embarrassing for him on some level to be defeated on his namesake event.
It does beg the question, did he come back from injury too soon? As both these men traded super kicks. Jungle Boy looked like he was trying to get out of the way, leaned right into that last one.
And you said we got the best seats in the house. You didn't lie. I can feel the impacts of every one of these kicks reverberating through my body.
I'm just about 10 feet away.
Oh my God!
One of these guys might be going home with a concussion.
Maybe some sort of unofficial offshoot super kick party going on here as Joey does tend to have some pretty elite company.
I think Jungle Boy was prepared for a super kick, got taken down with a clothesline, and sends Janela reeling with one of his own.
Turns him inside out.
This one's a lot more even than what I would have expected. I think that Jungle Boy needs to rely on his quickness, his speed, his agility, his acrobatics.
Without a doubt, and Jungle Boy has such a unique style. But their great minds think alike in that case. Both the upstart and the veteran coming through with the same tried and true maneuver.
It's wild, man. Joey Janela, 30 years of age. I don't think a lot of people thought he'd ever make it this far. Never mind, being one of the most influential people in all of professional wrestling.
Absolutely. I know his principals. I know his teachers. I know some of his early short-term employers. None of them saw it in him. But Jungle Boy kept his eye on the prize. Here we go again.
Jungle Boy just wrecking fools out there.
Just driving Janela over and over again. Damn. Landed right on top of the head and shoulders, which can compress your spine and give you a stinger. This is spring break, DC.
Jungle Boy letting the moment sink in. He can't get a victory on the floor. Although he did signal to the crowd, maybe he's got one more in him.
Jungle Boy captivated the world in his Game Changer Wrestling debut, and ain't a damn thing changed. Janela, though, not trying to go out like no sucker. As you said, the loss to Marco Stunt weighing in heavily on his mind.
Oh, Jungle Boy's hooked up in a bad way right here. Oh, Joey's got the leg hook, too.
You gotta be shitting me. No!
That'll break your neck! A high angle inverted brain buster onto the apron, and Jungle Boy is in a lot of trouble as Joey Janela starts to motion back toward the ring. Oh no, he's not done. I spoke too soon.
The ring is where you win it, DC, but Joey Janela has glory on his mind. He has decadence on his mind. The kind of wrestling decadence and glory that's only possible in one place.
Only good for a 1 count.
Jungle Boy certainly captured the attention of the world and has held it. Damn. Joey Janela trying to slap the sideburns right off his grill. But that's the kind of thing that I think can only awaken the fury that's inside of Jungle Boy.
That's exactly the one piece of the puzzle that's missing for Jungle Boy, is that intensity. He needs to know when to turn it up a notch. And you got to be careful with that, because if you turn it up a notch a little bit too soon, you're going to be expending, you're going to gas out. You're going to be expending too much energy from the onstart of the match.
And leave yourself susceptible to attack, especially you're in there with a veteran like Janela. Just because the whole world's been riding his balls for the last 3 years doesn't mean that he hasn't been doing it a lot longer than that.
Back and forth chop exchange. And Jungle Boy, he's staying alive.
More than staying alive. Always a strong showing from this kid. Jungle Boy now creating some separation, most likely to build some momentum, but Janela out of the gate first.
Oh, caught him on the side of the head. Janela retaliates in kind. Jungle Boy using the ropes to prop himself up on the apron.
Janela got caught rushing in. Beautiful spear. Nice. Amazing ring placement there by Jungle Boy. Jungle cutter. Face first.
He was so quick to get in a position for that. Janela never even saw it coming.
Not at all. I got to spend a lot of time with Joey Janela at Mike Busey's Sausage Castle down by Orlando, where Janela spent a lot of time in the hot tub, surrounded by a bevy of physical therapists who helped. He credits them with rejuvenating his knee, his leg, bringing it all back together. Those magical hot tub waters. But I digress.
KG, I actually heard the story right from Joey Janela's mouth earlier, and I don't think that it bears repeating on a live broadcast.
I know that Joey filmed that story, but meanwhile, Penelope Ford up high.
It's good to have the bad girl on your side.
Without a doubt, beautiful and deadly. Ducks the lariat by Jungle Boy. Oh my God! Taking a page out of RVD's book there. Getting spiked right on his head.
You're gonna wonder, is there a Jungle Girl?
I would imagine there's probably, oh my God.
What a 1-2 punch. The double knees right into the lung blower.
But he got caught by Janela. Janela brings him up.
Oh, the
Boom.
spinning trapper keeper bomb. Jungle Boy might be out.
That's
1,
it.
2, 3.
No,
Was that a 3 count?
only 2. Unreal, that trapper keeper bomb. Janela got every microsm. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say, dog.
You know what? It's been a long weekend, but they saved the best for last.
Without a doubt.
There's nowhere on planet Earth I'd rather be than here right now.
Not every day you can say that about Jersey City, New Jersey. About any city. Joey Janela asking the crowd who he is, and they're answering in unison.
I mean, let's face it, they never forgot him.
Never. Omnipresent on social media.
Oof. I think Joey was looking for a counter. Jungle Boy riding him down to the mat.
Counter
Didn't
for
get
a
the
counter for a counter.
Counter for a counter, but he didn't get the impact that he needed to put Joey away. Smart to go in the cover, still forcing Joey to expend
course.
that energy.
You never know. It's almost like an odds game sometimes. You got to just keep putting in those attempts, putting in the time, and wearing down your opponent.
Oh, Jungle Boy overshot that. Joey caught him on the head.
Oh, this could be it right here. Jungle Boy's in a whole heap of shit.
Jungle Boy not really known for his counter wrestling. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get out of this one.
I don't think so. You can't learn counter wrestling on a vine. Unbelievable. Jungle Boy able to get to that bottom rope.
But showing a whole hell of a lot of guts. Carrying not only his weight, but his opponent in order to get a rope break.
Penelope Ford tried to intervene there and remove Jungle Boy's hand from the rope, but thankfully our official was on top of his game, and Janela's right back to his game.
Look at how deep Joey Janela is sitting with that camel clutch. Even just wrenching back like that, not getting the submission, that's almost like a maneuver in and of itself.
100%. And you know, as you know, DC, there's a lot of miles on wrestlers' bodies. It doesn't matter if you're in for 10 years, 15 years, 2 years. That shit starts to wear you the fuck out.
Of course, but Jungle Boy, to his credit, does have the benefit of not having as many miles on
Absolutely.
his body than somebody that fell off of a roof into a truck.
Jungle Boy got Joey Janela. What the?
With that rolling variation of a Death Valley driver, Jungle Boy took a nasty spill to the floor as well.
Right on the apron, and now the fans are running for their fucking lives. Photographers glued in position, loving it.
You want to pick up the win, you got to take risks like this. A double jump into a flipping senton. He wiped everybody out.
Jungle Boy back in the fourth row. Penelope Ford quick to check on her man.
Yeah, she's concerned. And it's not too often that you see that kind of concern on the face of the bad girl, Penelope Ford.
I think it's just not even every day. Even though Joey Janela faces the best in the world on a regular basis when he's active, being in there with someone like Jungle Boy, it's amazing. Jungle Boy's time is now, but Joey Janela's time is now. And when you put them both together, it's literally anything can happen.
Well, I mean, Janela's made a name of off of risk-taking, and Jungle Boy, I think, has the athleticism to top it, should he choose to do so. Couldn't get the crucifix, trying to get the head scissors.
He got caught!
Oh! Instead, just got a skull crushed.
That's it.
Tombstone
One,
pile driver at the end of the match.
Only 2
inches away.
Janela getting frustrated here. He's hitting him with some signature offense. He's hitting it perfectly. And it's the kind of moves, quite frankly, he's used to put away a myriad of competitors. But today, in this magical environment, it's not enough to take out Jungle Boy.
I mean, the energy in the room is unreal. Of course, these athletes feed off of it.
Jungle Boy so quick, ducking under that lariat, catching Janela the same way he caught the bad girl.
Jungle Boy trying to scale to the top. Showing signs of wear and tear. This match has been pretty physical, if I do say so myself.
Brutal palm strike there by Janela. Follows it up with a fist right on the ear of Jungle Boy. That'll ring your bell. What the hell is Janela going for here?
Scaling all the way to the tippy top rope and trying to bring Jungle Boy up to his feet. It's no man's land.
No!
The angle he drove him down, top rope brainbuster. A sheer drop.
Super brainbuster. What the fuck?
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Super kick. Strike to the face. Good night, Janela. Janela hangs on. Janela somehow on instinct, running on fumes, continues to fight, or at least stay in the fight.
A deafening chant, of spring break, scrambling my brains.
Without a doubt. Now, I don't know if you've had as many beverages and libations as Mr. Janela has throughout this esteemed weekend.
I don't think I drink that in a lifetime. Sidestepped him, using the momentum off the ropes against him. German suplex, but Jungle Boy's back up.
Janela hit it the same way Jungle Boy hit it. Ruthless efficiency.
It's been a lot of one-upsmanship in this match.
Wow. Anything you can do, I can do better. Top that, as they say.
Well, who is doing it better? That's what I want to know. That's what this match is here to decide.
That might be for the Giffers to decide. You can see each suplex getting harder and harder for these guys to perform, not just for the energy exuded, but for the tremendous impact. Look where these guys are landing. Janela sending a strong and clear message.
He's going to try and choke out Jungle Boy. He's going to really try and lock those legs together if he wants to be effective putting Jungle Boy to sleep.
Jungle Boy. Wait a minute. Jungle Boy turning the tables here on Janela.
He's carrying Janela's weight. His feet aren't touching the ground. He's got that double underhook. Is he going to be able to put Joey to sleep?
Could it be? Janela! Janela tapped out! Whoa! Joey Janela has tapped out, and Jungle Boy got the win!
Wow, I gotta say, that is still gonna be considered an incredible upset. Joey Janela going 0 for 2 at Spring Break this weekend.
And here's the thing, I feel like Joey Janela came back ready. Joking aside, we know he's been training. You can see it in how he looks, how he performs, but somehow he hasn't been able to get the win for 2 nights in a row. And this has got to be a very disturbing thought and a very disturbing time for Joey Janela. But there's your winner, the man who climbed to the top of the mountain. Unannounced return of Jungle Boy.
This is definitely Jungle Boy's moment. That's the classy move out of Joey Janela right there.
Class act all the way.
You gotta think about it. Jungle Boy, his sole focus is to show up and wrestle. Joey Janela has so many plates that he's spinning this weekend. Not to take anything away from Jungle Boy by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, as the great man said to me yesterday, you could have these two guys fight each other 100 times in a row, and the outcome would probably be split 50-50. Janela being embraced by friends and fam and well-wishers here as Spring Break rolls on.
This might be my most highly anticipated match of the entire weekend.
And that's saying something, DC. This weekend has been stacked, but it's these once-in-a-lifetime matches that I think really just bring things to the next level. Things you never knew you wanted, now you get to experience.
I mean, LAX, before they were known as that, competed in Beyond Wrestling for a number of years as EYFBO. I have never seen such a meteoric rise for a tag team in independent wrestling.
And bringing the art of tag team wrestling back. Look at the energy.
From obscurity to superstardom, LAX is the hardest working tag team in professional wrestling. These guys deserve absolutely all of the accolades that they have gotten over the past few years and more. For my money, pound for pound, this is the best tag team, perhaps, of the last 10 years.
Without a doubt, and it's gonna feel great for them to be so close to their hometown, Jersey City, seconds away from New York City.
But never mind one of the best tag teams in the last 10 years. You're talking about one of the all-time best tag teams. The fact that these guys are still active almost every single weekend is a testament to their staying power.
Active and on top of their game, their Hall of Fame accolades have done nothing to slow down their schedule. In fact, they've only expanded it. Show of respect here for both of these teams, a legend of the modern age and a legend of all time. Talking about Rock and Roll Express and LAX. Ortiz and Santana versus Morton and Gibson. Only at Joey Janela's Spring Break.
It's just past 1 a.m. Eastern time here in Jersey City. But these are the moments that these gentlemen live for.
Without a doubt, a lot of miles on the odometer, a lot of scars on the body.
Yeah, but you know what? When you step through those ropes, you know you can be transported back to 30, 40 years ago.
Without a doubt. People acknowledging the roots. They're known as LAX now, but this area, the intelligent and highly articulate wrestling fan, knows all about where they're from. Knows everything they've done and beyond. New York City in the house.
Monkey's heart's fluttering, man. He's probably got butterflies the size of pterodactyls in his stomach.
A legendary dream match. Never before imagined. I don't know at what state in the creative process Joey Janela was in when he came up with this one, but I'm very thankful that he did, and I'm glad that Smart Mark is beaming it out through Fight TV. DC and KG on the call, and the illest fans in the world in the crowd and watching the stream. Legitimately.
Mike Drastic, a.k.a. Santana. He is in incredible shape. You do got to think if this match goes the distance, it could favor LAX. However, that's the thing about tag team wrestling. It all depends on how long you can isolate one member of the opposing team.
Absolutely, and Ricky and Robert invented a lot of the tag team tactics that almost every great successful team has utilized after them. So even though these teams have never met, there is always a sense of teacher versus student when any great team is in there with the rock and rolls. And like you said, look at the body fat, got to be close to what, 1%, 0.5%?
Yeah, Santana's lean. He's strong, he's young, he's got huge hands. And he hits you, it's gonna hurt.
And he's a New York Boricua, man. Those are some of the most powerful and mentally and physically people I've ever met in my life. Robert Gibson is on fire.
I mean, this is mesmerizing action.
This is madness.
I mean, this is the type of match you'd only expect to play on like Total Extreme Wrestling or Extreme Warfare Revenge. Like,
you can create a character.
Exactly. Like, this is the type of thing that you would never expect to become a reality. But here we are, and that's the power of Game Changer Wrestling. Making dreams come true.
Did you see that?
Knee lifter almost knocked Santana clear out of the ring.
Turned Santana inside out. It's not a matter that they still got it. They never lost it.
Exactly. Absolutely.
From the first time they tied a bandana, thank you. From the first time they ever tied a bandana to their tights, from before they ever shot a pinup for Pro Wrestling Illustrated, they had it. And School of Morton is a place where Ricky is still dispelling that wisdom and knowledge to this day.
These guys took care of their bodies over the years.
They sure did.
You know?
They
really
always wrestled smart. And that's the thing about being a great team. It's not just two guys who show up at the building and become a team for the night. All four guys involved in this match live it. They are brothers.
I mean, Rock and Roll Express was here way ahead of call time. They were here way before LAX.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and they're superstars, but they don't act like superstars.
Absolutely, very humble.
There's very few living legends.
And that's why you could be in a room where 90% of the fans weren't even born when the Rock and Roll Express started, and they have this type of adulation and respect for these world-class performers.
They've taken the art form of professional wrestling, they've turned it into an exact science.
Absolutely. Some say the Rock and Roll Express were some of the originators of flippy doos. You suddenly have these colorful guys coming to the business.
Well, Santana got desperate there looking for an opening. He tagged in Ortiz. Ortiz was quickly taken down.
Very quickly.
You can study all the tapes that you want. Nothing is going to beat fundamental wrestling.
And to just prepare you for that quickness, that knowledge of Ricky Morton. His mullet as glorious today as it was.
Whoa!
1985. Good Lord.
This could be the turning point of the matchup.
He just planted him on that canvas, almost drove him through it.
Now that was disrespectful. I love Pazuzu, EYFBO, LAX. You know, I'm so excited for them. You gotta treat these guys with respect.
He almost tore Gibson's arm off. I should say Morton's.
A cheap shot like that to Gibson on the apron, targeting the arm of Morton, crotch chops, the extracurriculars. It's just unnecessary.
Well, it's deplorable. You know, fans wanted to see a dream encounter.
I mean, he's choking him. He's choking him right in front of us. LAX taking such a shortcut. It's just completely unnecessary. These are two athletes in the prime of their career. I mean, they're struggling.
And everybody in the front row can't believe it. You got everybody from Teddy Hart to Ron Funches staring into the eyes, the troubled eyes of Ricky Morton as he fights for his life with these guys.
Well, the Rock and Roll Express may have perfected tag team wrestling, but LAX has taken it to a whole new level with these tandem combinations.
Without a doubt, but now it's that time. Ricky's got to get to the corner, make that tag to Robert, see if they can even the odds here, but very smart tag team strategy. They're doing everything they can to keep Ricky Morton away from Robert Gibson.
Caught Ortiz right in the face with that backhand. He doesn't even know where he is, stumbling to the opposite side of the ring. Morton's out of the way.
Ortiz able to tag on the way out.
Yeah, but so is Gibson.
Here you go, Naga Knocker. Do-rag to do-rag. There you go. Taught to him personally by Johnny Weaver. No. They broke it up, and now referees losing control. Malfunction at the junction.
Oh, that was a huge miscalculation.
He took out his own partner.
Shot to the gut.
Santana's rolled up. Only two. Ortiz able to make that save.
Did you look at the execution on that sunset flip? The perfect positioning, the heels across his opponent's shoulders. There was no way Santana was kicking out of that. Leg drop right across the bridge of the nose.
Robert Gibson in a lot of trouble.
Ortiz perhaps directing traffic.
Gibson is down. Morton struggling to get to his feet.
I think that leg drop took a lot out of him. Oof, and that might have done the job.
No. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Canadian Destroyer by Ricky Morton! for the double drop kick. Santana able to no. What year is it, DC? Spring break is the fountain of youth for Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. Laying down the S whipping on LAX.
Santana just able to sneak by and break up the pin.
Oh no. Stereo super kicks.
Morton's isolated.
Another pair of stereo super kicks. Morton's like, fuck that. Ricky Morton, a great tag team wrestler, a main eventer in his own right. Ricky Morton laying the trash talk down.
Ortiz up and over. Santana almost crushed his face in. Sweeping out the legs.
Uh-oh. Santana taking flight!
A huge flipping senton to the corner.
Oh my God, that's gotta be it.
The official allowing this. I mean, that was a bit of an odd call from the official, don't you think? There should have been one legal man in the ring.
Absolutely, using two men to pin one legend. While Robert Gibson's adhering to the rules. He's outside the ring. He's waiting for a tag. That's how tag team wrestling works.
I mean, I agree with your assessment 100%. That was just...
Let's be honest, Bryce is normally extremely on point, but I don't know what happened there. If he's caught up in the moment.
Rock and Roll Express got robbed.
They got robbed on worldwide pay-per-view. Their vacation turned into a nightmare.
This week, we wrestled 9 fucking matches. This was number 9. And by far, this was our main event.
Wow, real spit.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. These two right here are tag team wrestling guys.
Double true.
We've been trying to get this match for over 5 years. Janelle, thank you. I can't keep it too long, but from the bottom of our hearts, we want to say thank you for being an inspiration to these 2 Puerto Rican kids from New York.
Wow.
Oh man, Santana's gonna make me cry. It's just so much respect being shown. You know, once the bell ends, it's still nothing but love.
Absolutely. They can be thugs in the ring when they want to, but underneath that thug is a heart of gold. You know that.
You gotta do what you gotta do to win, but these guys paved the way. These guys paved the way for modern professional wrestling. And the fact that they can still go at this level, unbelievable. If I didn't see it before my own very eyes right now, nothing you can say to convince me.
Rock and roll!
Rock and roll! Rock and roll! Rock and roll! Rock and roll! Rock and roll! Rock and roll!
Look at this. Are you kidding me? Robert Gibson passing the torch here, DC. Tying that ceremonial bandana onto both members of LAX.
Talk about a passing of the torch moment.
Ortiz and Santana being honored by the 2 great legends they just honored. This is that ring of friendship. This is a beautiful moment. Not a dry eye in the ring, not a dry eye in the house.
LAX leaving the ring to the legends. I don't know about you, Kevin Gill. I would love to see that match again.
I sure would. I'm going to peep the replay as soon as I get back to the hotel on Fight TV. What a moment. Just what a beautiful moment.
Everywhere that GCW's torn all the way. Take that match to Japan.
100%. They say lightning doesn't strike twice, but here we are back-to-back nights for incredible history-making Joey Janela Spring Break events in collaboration with Game Changer Wrestling, and you know the rest. Hashtag JJSB3. Join the conversation, tell a friend. If your homies aren't peeping this live, they can certainly peep the replay on demand anytime on any device. You can do it like I do it. Bounce it from your iPhone right to your big screen TV, through your Roku, your PS4, whatever you want, DC, you know.
It's just incredible the advancements of technology that we have access to in independent wrestling.
Spring Break merchandise on sale in the outer lobby. If you're tweeting things, use the hashtag S. Are you good?
Obviously, the GCW faithful call for Larry Legend. But I think Rich Palladino's done a hell of a job this weekend.
I agree.
And perhaps one of the most highly anticipated singles encounters. One of the coolest things in Game Changer Wrestling is how much attention they still pay to the legends of professional wrestling who are still active, still in their prime. You know, no matter how many wrestlers get signed to exclusive contracts, there's always going to be guys like Masato Tanaka and L.A. Park.
And guys who
They're gonna be
changed
able
the
to-
game.
they
Guys
changed
who
the
blaze
game.
trails.
Decades ahead of Game Changer Wrestling, they continue to blaze trails, and they can pass down the knowledge directly to the next generation that's going to be pushing professional wrestling forward.
L.A. Park making his debut for Game Changer Wrestling. It's so crazy to think about how many international megastars have made their pilgrimage to debut here tonight. L.A. Park, the originator, the OG of the style. You may see other people repping and flexing in that suit, but if you do, they ain't the organic, authentic OG. But he's in there with a guy who changed a lot of fans' lives and a lot of wrestlers' lives with those dramatic and brutal chair shots. Masato Tanaka in there with a guy formerly known as the chairman.
Oh,
Of another
Masato
wrestling
Tanaka.
company.
Masato Tanaka has survived a whole hell of a lot of chair shots.
And not just this weekend.
Keeps himself in great shape.
He sure does. Just another great Japanese superstar. Almost a whole different level of conditioning, a level of dedication. Tanaka lives in the gym, still spends a lot of time at the dojo just to stay connected to his fundamentals. And now it's a chop battle between two tough-ass bastards.
Holy hell! LA Park just taking Masato Tanaka to task.
LA Park hits that buckle hard, but Tanaka hits him harder.
How does a guy that size clear that distance that quickly?
This is just incredible. Two icons from two different continents showing
Running him down
improvement.
with that hook and clothesline. Tanaka struggled in the early moments of this match. Rolls him over. Did not hook the leg.
And did not get the 3. It's very, very difficult to pin or submit or defeat Masato Tanaka, quite honestly. The guy's head is like a cinder block. That chair will probably splinter. However, playing it like a guitar does amplify its damage. Oh, shit.
LA Park has no idea what's waiting for him behind him.
Rolling elbow. Elbow connects with chair, connects with mask, crushing face. 1, 2, only 2.
I think that could have been it.
Without a doubt, Tanaka's so explosive.
I mean, a
in his
signature
movement.
strike right into the chair, right into the face of LA Park.
Tanaka getting some momentum off those ropes, but he got caught. Textbook power slam.
A little bit more coverage on that pinning attempt, still failing to hook the leg. Like, I'm going to tell this guy what he's doing wrong in his strategy, please.
Absolutely, they got to be where they are because of who they are and what they do. And what a gift it is to us and all the wrestling fans worldwide who support Joey Janela's Spring Break. Hashtag JJSB, what the fuck?
Oh! Taking off that decorative belt.
Oh! I don't think it's decorative. That's an implement of destruction.
Yeah, the official's going to get in there.
Official seems quite content to go nowhere near these two guys.
I mean, let's not sell Tanaka's toughness short, though.
Oh, never.
Maybe looking for a tornado DDT?
And he got him. That could end any other match.
This could be it right here.
Let's see, hooks
One,
the leg.
2, no.
Only 2, and now LA Park headed for higher ground, possibly trying to head to the back. Tanaka, high cross body, takes out the first 2 rows.
Tanaka came down hard. Teeing off on Park's head.
We just got chaos here at ringside.
Tanaka stalking him. Another big shot.
That alcohol can have a blinding effect.
It can, but you know what's even worse is that when you're wearing a mask like that, when it gets wet, it almost creates almost like a waterboarding effect.
100%.
Especially for those mesh mouthpieces, you know, when you're trying to breathe through.
100%.
The water fills those small gaps.
And it really affects all of your senses. It's your eyes, it's your nose, it's your mouth. It can even affect your hearing, besides just being unpleasant.
A reversal of the whip, though.
Sternum first into the apron. His back wide open. Chair shot attack from Tanaka. Oh no, clear the fucking way. Look out!
Big body slam into the rows of chairs.
Including that one fan with a do-rag. Looked like they got clipped. But
Probably the best time that guy's ever had in his whole life.
Absolutely. He's got a Raven shirt on. He knows exactly what he signed up for. Just chaos here.
I mean, these two are going to fight wherever the hell they...
Yeah.
Wherever the hell they want, yeah.
As great as the staff
Security be
is,
damned.
as great as the staff is here at the White Eagle, they ain't got shit on these two. Fans requesting the fight come to them. I don't know if that's a smart strategy.
Throwing chairs into the crowd.
Oh man. Around the ring they go. Tanaka is down, his head bouncing right off that steel ring post. Oh no! There's a door in the ring.
And let's make it a duo.
Somewhere a closet and a bathroom are wondering like, how the fuck did I get so open? And I'm not speaking about from a libations intake standpoint either, DC. L.A. Park.
Gotta wonder what his strategy is here, and if it might take him a little bit too much time to set it up.
Well, like a split second of recovery time for Tanaka is like a minute of recovery time for any other athlete. He's able to rally the forces and get that blood flowing to his muscles so quickly, almost superhuman.
LA Park looking for a powerbomb. And pieces of debris flying into the ground.
That was insane. I'm glad we shot that shit in HD. Make a gif of that, please.
Tanaka might be done. One,
that's it.
Two, no.
Tanaka maybe could have used the ropes there and spared a little bit of energy, but he just went for the pin just to be safe.
He's resilient, he's defiant.
After going through that table, he may have lost track momentarily of where he was in the ring. Oh shit. I've seen you pull some of these moves, DC, at the after parties.
Get the hell out of here.
When Brett Lauderdale's on the soundtrack and DC's on the dance floor, anything can happen. This
big
isn't
open
going to
hand
end well.
strike. Sizing up Tanaka. We're going to send him for the ride. A reversal of the position. Hard into the buckle. A release German suplex. Tanaka ate all of that.
And then Tanaka eats that knee flush right in the face.
And speaking of the knee, I mean, Laparca coming down hard on Tanaka's knee. Too close to the ropes. I don't even think Tanaka knows where he is right now.
Without a doubt. Tanaka's been knocked silly for a moment.
Tanaka's favoring that knee. Park came down hard on it. And that's going to be one. Look, he's stumbling around. Just crumpled in the corner.
And this is where I think LA Park's got to bring it into that higher gear and just bring this shit home, because while you have Tanaka down is the time to strike. If you give him a moment, you get what's happening now.
Is Tanaka going to find his footing? Can he shake off the damage done to the knee?
With a man that size, Laparca goes up. LA Park goes down.
Shook the entire room.
He's going to need an extra hotel room to recover from that shit. Tanaka takes flight.
Just rolled off.
Tanaka got this crowd in his pocket. He's feeling that freaky spring break feeling. It's infectious. Tanaka just ruthlessly stomping away on LA Park.
Yeah, really putting the boots to him.
Oh my God! The power of LA Park! He didn't just put him through a table, he picked him up and he ran him through that table. He hit so hard his own mask almost got torn off.
I think Tanaka's hurt right here. Park favoring his knee as well. Both of these professional wrestling legends worse for wear after an extremely physical encounter.
These two legends fighting like their lives depended on it, because they love this shit like we all love this shit. They want to show the world what they can do, and for so many fans that travel in and that are tuning in worldwide, this is your opportunity to see those dream matches, DC, once in a lifetime type shit.
I know, let's face it, two guys like this could show up just to collect a payday. The effort that they put in shows just how much respect that they have for Game Changer Wrestling. Joey Janela, Spring Break 3, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm about to hand off my commentary duties to the one and the only, a comedy icon, Funches, you ready to get tagged in? All right, here we go. DC, hand it off to Ron Funches. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Wow. The legend.
Wow.
My good, close, personal, longtime friend.
Good to see
the
you,
great
KG.
Ron Funches.
Oh,
And
man.
you know, Ron Funches, whenever I see you, I'm always nice to you. You're always nice to me. We love wrestling.
Hey.
What's
Whoa.
going on here?
Here's a guy everybody loves. Frank the Clown here. How are you, buddy? Man, wrestling fans love you. You got something to say to them?
I'm just here to enjoy a nice night. They may not like me, but, you know, I just want to be here and enjoy spring break.
Well, I like you. I'm glad you're here.
Sweep that shit! Sweep that shit! Sweep that shit!
Oh, come on.
All right, while we're sweeping up, that hashtag is JJSB3, ladies and gentlemen.
Ron Funches, I'm very excited to let you know you are about to be joined by a wrestling and commentary god. I'm talking about the one and only Dave Prazak is going to be forming like Voltron with you to deliver all the action for this great clusterfuck. It's been an honor to share these few seconds with you.
Well, it's been a pleasure, KG.
I'll see you on the flip side, brother. I leave you in the more than capable hands of the wonderful Dave Prazak.
Thank you, KG.
Hey.
It's time for a clusterfuck. What's up, Ron?
What's up, Dave? How you doing?
I hear there's damn near 60 professional wrestlers as part of this clusterfuck that we're about to see. It's going to get crazy.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited. It's been a great day of wrestling. I was at the Hall of Fame. It was a beautiful night. There's been so much wrestling. I'm waiting for James Ellsworth to just bust in here. The night's crazy. Anything can happen.
So you were there in person when Bret Hart got attacked by someone.
Oh, I saw him got speared by a Jamaican guy.
And then all the agents and some of the boys started pounding on him.
Oh, they beat the shit out of him.
I'm sure they dragged him to the back and like Fit Finley was beating the shit out of him.
They beat
behind
him.
the curtain.
They beat him up in the front. So
In the front, but once they got him in the back, you know all
It
those
got
veterans.
worse.
Those veterans beat the hell out of that guy.
Well, yeah, you don't spear Bret Hart. You don't do that.
It's a sacred weekend for the industry.
Oh, I can't wait. I love a clusterfuck. Always see wrestlers I've never seen before.
Me
See
too.
Legends I love. I can't wait.
Hopefully we're familiar with most of them. The Necro Butcher!
Oh, of course. The legend, the hardcore legend, the wrestler. Love the Necro Butcher. He deserved it.
So much for Bryce. A true legend of deathmatch wrestling, which GCW has specialized in for the past several years, the Necro Butcher. Great to have him. He is #1 in the greatest clusterfuck.
It's just good to see that weed leaf tattoo again.
Bryce Remsburg has been eliminated.
Well, Bryce Remsburg wasn't really in the clusterfuck. He was in the ring, but
See who drew #2 in the clusterfuck.
oh shit!
The champ.
You want to talk about deathmatch legends? Nick fucking Gage is the definition of that term.
He scares me. I will tell you that.
He should.
Truthfully.
Just stay on his good side.
I try. I'm scared of any white guy who looks good in a bandana. And he looks good in it. He looks at home. Fucking day.
Word on the street is he's the king of this shit.
He is. I'll tell you how much he scares me. I was training to be a pro wrestler. I saw his match with Dave Arquette. I said, fuck it, I'm out.
Absolutely not. If you want to live, you don't face Nick Gage in a wrestling ring. Nick fucking Gage versus the Necro Butcher. What a way to start out the greatest clusterfuck.
The dream match.
Already the greatest.
The dream match right now.
And who knows who we will see come through that curtain during the next, 90 minutes or so that this thing's going to go on. The parking lot of the building, well, there isn't a parking lot. The back of the building, as well as the locker room area, is just filled with pro wrestlers ready to sink their teeth into the competition.
Can't wait. One of the few times where I've seen the crowd truly split with Nick Gage in the ring.
Well, they respect both of these guys, without a doubt. Deathmatch legends, but they don't have any light tubes or weapons to play with. They're just going to fight here. They're just going to scrap. They don't need weapons. They can do it with their fists.
They are weapons.
Hard lockups. Neither man with a decided advantage. And shots to the midsection, and we're ready for number 3.
It's already.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh! Like that, Nick.
Schlack and Marcus Crane. Well, we're getting things started with all the violent guys. Schlack and Marcus Crane, two of the craziest motherfuckers in pro wrestling. And Necro Butcher just knocks out Marcus with one punch. Schlack's got a door. He decided to bring some weapons.
He's smart.
Absolutely. And they're just fighting, throwing fists. Necro Butcher and Schlack.
No give between the two of them.
Two kings of different eras in the deathmatch style of professional wrestling, just throwing fists.
Whose will's gonna kill first?
I think they're both gonna stay on their feet and continue punching each other. Nobody's going down. Still throwing close fist shots. We might have number 4 before they're done punching each other in the face. And they're gonna fight forever.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, you can hear each of those shots land. Number 5 about to come out.
Okay. All right. It's a new one for me.
Yeah, it's a new one for me as well.
But
I got to admit, I don't watch a whole lot of independent wrestling, but Georgie Boy and his apparently rubber chicken is going to be a part of this match.
Oh, it's not going well for Georgie. Poor Georgie. Oh!
I don't know if he realized what he was getting himself into, getting in the ring with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, he came in with a door and then he came in with a rubber chicken. That's just a bad move.
Nick Gage, and he's got the rubber chicken. Oh, no.
Oh!
The door across the back of the Necro Butcher.
Beating him with his own rubber chicken. That's disrespect.
Never thought I would see someone as tough as Nick Gage doing battle with a rubber chicken. But hey, use what you can get your hands
It's
on.
spring break, baby. Oh!
Through the door.
Oh, I don't know if Georgie Boy is going to wish he ever came in this.
And the remnants of the door. They're not done with this guy. Just beating him with the door.
Swoggle!
And Swoggle
I love Swoggle.
needs some ring steps. He's got a chair.
Make your own. Do it yourself here.
Swoggle has entered the fray. And you can't underestimate him either. Earlier this weekend, as part of the collective, we saw Swoggle versus Nick Gage in a match, and he held his own.
Swoggle's been holding his own all weekend. Scott Steiner, he's out there. You can't underestimate him. You can spear the shit out of him, though.
And that's exactly what Schlack just did. We got Necro fucking up Marcus Crane on one side of the ring. Nick Gage and Georgie Boy. He's had the living hell beaten out of him, but he hasn't been thrown out yet.
I know Swoggle. He's going to want to go under the ring, if anything.
Necro just carving the head of Marcus Crane.
With his fingernail?
Whatever he can get his hands on. If he doesn't have sharp weapons like light tubes or broken glass, he'll use his fingernails if need be. Whatever will cause the blood to flow. And we're ready for our next competitor. From Minnesota, and having to stare down with Nick Gage, the anarchist and the king of this shit, face to face.
And then Nick's not going to take that disrespect in his house.
Big forearm from Nick Gage, chopping away. Cannon trying to give it back to him. Necro choking away on Swoggle in the corner with his bare feet. I don't know if that's the smartest thing in the world.
I don't know.
Walk around this building barefoot. Much less a wrestling ring. Staph infection can be a thing from these canvases.
Oh, you're going to catch something. You're going to catch some type of disease.
Swoggle's got the rubber chicken.
Oh.
Going to work on Necro with it. And Schlack showing his power.
Oh!
So much for Georgie Boy.
Georgie Boy is out. Is that our first elimination?
I believe so. Unless Bryce Runsberg counted. Joe Gacy.
Running a little bit late, Joe Gacy. But he's in now like a house of fire.
Going right to town on Nick Gage. And Eric Cannon, a bloody mess.
Oh!
That cutter.
He landed a bit on the door.
Swoggle chopping away on Schlack, showing no intimidation whatsoever. I don't know, Schlack's like the most intimidating looking guy in this ring.
Yeah.
All is jacked to shit. He's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't go into a mosh pit with that guy.
No. Necro and Schlack in one corner. Eric Cannon wearing the crimson mask as he works over Nick Gage. Joe Gacy with Marcus Crane, Death Valley Driver.
Oh!
Ryan Pillman Jr.
the greatest haircut in the business.
Pillman and Nick Gage.
Oh,
Meets the fists of Nick Gage, but Pillman's giving it right back to him.
I think that shows his inexperience going right at Nick Gage, though.
Well, he knows that Nick Gage is at the top of the GCW roster, so he's going to target him right off the bat, but he might get powerbombed.
Yeah, you want to make a name for yourself, you go after the biggest dog in the yard. Me, I would just hide. I would hide. That'd be my strategy.
Oh, plastic bag! Trying to suffocate the man!
I didn't know that was allowed!
It's not necessarily. I mean, attempted murder is not really good. The objective is just to throw someone over the top. But hey, if death happens, I guess it's welcome.
Okay.
Cover! There's no pins. Oh, I guess there is. Learn something new every day. Pinfall or over the top. Good to know.
Oh!
Kind of chaotic here today.
Swoggle's throwing the heat.
Swoggle and Joe Gacy duking it out. Pillman joining in.
Oh, Swoggle right to the dick.
And that's some familiar music. It's Nate fucking Webb.
Now let's bring the roster for Nate Webb and Mr. Fun Size Marco Stuart.
This is a hell of an entrance right here. Quiet, please.
What's up, New Jersey?
What's up? Can you guys hear me? Hell yeah!
Where's
Just crack both these guys over the head. MJF making a surprising entrance into the clusterfuck under the lucha hood in the front row.
That's how you make an entrance.
Man, what a shady move by MJF. That's one way to catch someone by surprise.
Yeah, I almost got knocked out in that.
Joey Ryan and his dick making their way to the ring.
Are you sure he brought his dick? Are you sure his dick's not a separate entrant?
That's just a guess. He definitely has his blow pop with him. And viewership has skyrocketed in the greater Louisville, Kentucky area. Oh, he's got that baby oil. Lubing himself up for competition. Eric Cannon, oh, blow pop! And a super kick.
Oh, and it tastes bloody, probably.
Bloody blow pop. Schlack a bloody mess at this point as well. Brian Pillman and Necro Butcher fighting for a suplex. Inside cradle by Necro. Almost had him.
Oh, you gotta learn, MJF.
And we got another entry coming up. It's Sexy Eddie. Another veteran of the deathmatch style of wrestling from Canada, Sexy Eddie, with his towel around his waist, enters the clusterfuck. And it looks like he wants a piece.
Cannon stopping to take a
Joey
drink.
Ryan. Sexy Eddie and Joey Ryan having a face off.
Well, I feel if you're bleeding like Cannon, you can stop and have a beer.
Getting oiled up first. Schlack biting Necro's foot in the meantime. That's the most disgusting thing I've seen today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting lubed up here with baby oil.
I don't know what's about to break down, but I'm okay with it.
Oh boy.
If this is what spring break is turning into, it's fine.
Happens on spring break, stays on spring break.
Oh no, I'm telling everybody.
Like there's no collar and elbow tie up. There's no chain wrestling. It's just kind of like a oiled up face off between Sexy Eddie and Joey Ryan right now. They don't even need to fight.
No, the audience is the winner.
Effie is our next entrant. Cluster fucking it up. He should have left the jacket on. It had spikes. It could have knocked somebody's eye out.
Obviously influenced by the Road Warriors.
And some secondary influences. Daddy. Well, it looks like Joey Ryan and Sexy Eddie actually doing battle now. Atomic drop. Oh, he's trying to remove
the towel.
He's going to remove the towel.
Oh!
Does anything go on Fight TV? I don't know. Do we have some sort of X to put on the screen, digitizing like Ric Flair's belts back in the day?
Oh, I gotta see a Bronco Buster.
Oh man, I do not want to see the Bronco Buster. That's just me. I'm okay. Oh! What was it that Mark Madden used to say? Face full of stuff.
That's happening in wrestling. You're gonna see some cocks. That's wrestling.
At least he's trying to cover up a little bit.
It's tasteful nudity.
It's tasteful nudity, yes.
He's got the butt of a toddler. Scared the crap out of me.
Nick Moretti hops from the stage to the apron. Oh boy. Joey Ryan needs to get rid of Sexy Eddie soon, or at least get him some clothing.
Oh! assault ever.
Roll up! Ah! You got him! Sexy Eddie has been eliminated. And now hopefully he finds some clothing in the locker room. Oh, and Pat Benatar kicks in. We know what that means, the man that returned to action against Joey Janela last night. Marco Stunt. He may be small in stature, but he's big on competition.
He's doing double duty, concert, wrestling.
Exactly. Inverted atomic drop, Joey Ryan having no effect on
No
him.
effect. Penis of steel, we all know that.
And Logan Stunt as well, making his way to the ring. Yes.
The Stunt Brothers! Oh my God, when they got a stun on him so hard!
Maybe the two of them together can equal one competitor in the matchup.
One stunt man.
One stunt man. Necro Butcher trying to eliminate Effie, holding on for dear life. Still have Swoggle in there. We still have Joe Gacy, Eric Cannon.
The ring's really filling up.
Pillman Jr. still in the matchup. Schlack. Nick Moretti working over Pillman in the corner, and
Marco saving his brother.
the Stunts still in the matchup. Oh, wait, they're coming face to face. Are they going to fight each other?
I never thought I'd see someone Marco had more definition than. But I think he's got his brother beat in the weight in the weight room.
He's the warlord in comparison.
He's the tank.
There's only room for one man to win. Oh, Necro's got them both. No, Necro trying to eliminate both of the Stunts.
Necro like an uncle who's had enough of their shenanigans.
Oh, but their feet have not touched the floor. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Logan Stunt's feet have hit the floor. Marco Stunt still on the apron. Marco Stunt saved himself. He get back under the bottom rope, back in.
Oh, MJF taking it straight to the face.
Team White Wolf are your next entrants. Don't want to anger Joe Gacy.
Did they just eliminate Pillman? Wow, White Wolf's coming and making an immediate impact. Pillman was one of my favorites.
And he's out.
Looks like MJF might be trying to make an alliance.
Trying to call a truce for the moment anyway. It is every man for himself in a match like this. You can't have a team win. You have to fight eventually, though, man.
Hi, Swoggle. I love you. No! Oh, no! I'm sorry that made that happen to you.
It wasn't your fault.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
You shouldn't feel guilty. It's Kobe Durst from Canada. Kobe Durst, star of Black Label Pro, enters the fray, going right after Eric Cannon. Going to work on Team White Wolf.
Oh, Joey's got Swoggle.
Swoggle's got his dick.
Oh!
So big, so strong. No! Swoggle eliminates
Never
Joey
seen that in my life.
Can't believe what I just saw.
It's the low center of gravity. It has to be.
That's what that means.
Oh, MJF getting Daniel Bryan.
Low center of gravity pays off for Swoggle. And Egotistico Fantastico. Immediately on the receiving end from Kobe Durst. Durst and Ego battling it out. Durst up to the second. I don't know if that's too smart in a Rumble style of matchup, but
Now with an Ego.
and Ego climbing up to the top rope. Moonsault.
Oh, beautiful.
Cover two. Referee could not count because Necro has a hold of him. Is throwing him out of the ring.
Oh, ref eliminated.
It's hard to pick a winner in a match like this because we don't quite know exactly who's involved.
Absolutely. I'm going to wait till the end.
Yeah, you never know who's going to come through that curtain. There's always some surprises in a match like this. And it's G Raver, our next competitor. Another deathmatch star here in GCW.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's going to
Oh, no.
What is? Those are hypodermic needles.
Cannon's had a bad day. Give him a break.
He's already a bloody mess.
Oh, go back to Cannon. Go back to Cannon.
He's going to Swoggle with those hypodermic needles.
Oh, no.
Dangerous.
Oh, no.
Jesus
Swoggle
Christ.
gives no fucks.
Up to the clothesline. German suplex on G Raver by Swoggle. And he's the super kick.
Great showing by Swoggle.
Great showing, but he is out. Eric Cannon has eliminated Swoggle. The battle continues inside the ring as we await our next competitor.
The legend.
Everybody loves Kikutaro entering the matchup. Big fan of the Indians. And that's I don't know the technical term for that. I don't know what Gordon Soley would call that back in the day, but it's effective.
Everybody knows they're going to get it. They might as well get through it. It's like a prostate exam. You just got to go in, know it's going to happen.
Oh no, down goes the ref. Oh, just getting a. Don't breathe. That's the. Oh, everyone's passing out.
Don't mess with Bryce.
Oh, block if you can, brother. Cover. Kikutaro is eliminated.
And he deserves it. You don't stick your finger in people's butts without asking. If you ask, it's okay. I might be into it that night. You know?
That's how you get pink eye, man. Bryce trying to tell Kikutaro he needs to leave the ring. He's been eliminated. And it's Teddy Hart, and he has a cat with him.
Of course he does.
Women. Question is, will the cats get involved in the matchup and hit some high spots on his behalf.
Anything can happen this
For
weekend.
years they have been talking about how he's training his cats to jump off the top rope and do like shooting star presses. G-Raver to the top though. Double knees on Schlack. I think Teddy Hart was one of those guys that beat the shit out of that guy that attacked Brett.
I think he gets in there with the cat, finds out who's allergic.
There you go. Could cause several eliminations. Brainbuster by Eric Cannon.
Beautiful shimmery outfit on Teddy tonight.
And he's out. Eric Cannon single-handedly eliminating Team White Wolf.
This makes sense though. We had Jake the Snake. Why can't a guy bring a cat?
I mean, it's perfectly legal. I like cats. Holy shit! That can only mean one thing, Ron Funches! And that's the notorious 187 Homicide! A legend of the Northeast independent scene!
A legend anywhere you go.
Everywhere, across the world, Japan, throughout the U.S. Homicide and Teddy Hart exchange a glare at each other. Teddy Hart and Homicide.
Maybe Homicide's the dog guy.
Face to face. He's looking at his sparkly outfit.
He likes it. I think he's like, I want to take it. It's mine now.
Teddy Hart and Homicide ready to do battle here. Part of the clusterfuck.
MJF in no hurry.
Bandana's off. Face to face. Exchanging shoves. There we go. And both, yeah, there's a JAP chant going up. Jersey All Pro, one of the great independent companies over the years. Both of them competitors for that organization in years past.
Oh!
This is disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful. You don't spit in someone's face.
Uppercut from Teddy Hart. That's equally disrespectful.
He had to come harder than that. Oh no! It's crime time!
Prime time is part of the clusterfuck.
Looking huge.
As I said, you never know what to expect. Who's going to be a part of the clusterfuck? Prime time.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Will Homicide and Teddy team up against Prime Time here?
You're gonna have to.
They're just throwing fists now. Teddy Hart with the uppercut, getting some momentum off the ropes. Over the top.
Oh, Teddy's out.
Teddy has
Teddy's
been
out.
eliminated.
Oh, but they're not done.
Continuing to battle on the floor here.
Oh. Both sides. This is a
Cannon
tag
with
match
Schlack
I want
rolled
to
up.
see.
Schlack has been eliminated by Eric Cannon. Kobe Durst planted with a powerbomb by Ego. And Kobe's out.
Kobe's done.
Go stunt powerbomb there by MJF. Several eliminations here pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're clearing back out. That's kind of how it happened.
But look, Necro Butcher still number 1, still in the matchup.
That's incredible. It's incredible at his age.
He's making a lot of money on online poker these days. And he's got that nice handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
It's more lucrative than independent pro wrestling. Battle continuing on the floor as well as inside the ring. Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
Another Northeast Indie veteran.
Oh, a name I haven't heard in a while, but a name near and dear to my heart.
He's up on the stage here, and off the stage.
Oh!
Doing some damage before he even gets in the ring.
Yeah. I don't know how helpful that is, but it was enjoyable to watch.
Yes. Homicide, Grim Reaper. Cutter from Homicide. And it looks like he's going to go up. Take a risk. It's always risky to go to the top rope. You might eliminate yourself. If someone shoves you.
Oh.
And Homicide.
He called it.
There you go. It's always. That's why you don't go to the top in a battle royal situation.
We learned that years and years ago from the Macho Man. We learned
There you
it.
go. Still got Crime Time. Eric Cannon still a part of the match. Marco Stunt, Joe Gacy, MJF. The collective known as the Ugly Ducklings.
I'm on board.
Well, everyone's quacking for the Ugly Ducklings. Show of support from the fans here in Jersey City.
Well, there's a lot of ugly ducklings here.
Including Colby Carino. Colby going on Grim, trying to get a tornado DDT here on Reefer, and he does. We have no rigid time entry in this.
Oh!
It's Slim J.
Jay's here.
Another name out of years past returned.
And another
The competition.
white guy in a bandana, so you know he's dangerous.
He was a big part last night in the part 1 of Spring Break as part of the Scramble matchup. Slim J.
Oh,
veteran of,
beautiful.
NWA Wildside. Shout out to Bill Behrens, wherever you are. Up to the second rope.
Oh! Reckless abandon from Slim J.
Great athleticism. Getting chopped, the Ugly Ducklings.
The Ugly Ducklings might be out of their league a little here.
Trying to do some damage to Slim J.
What a fucking crowd. What an event, what an environment. You gotta be here to see it. I don't think it translates on the camera correctly, but this is the most electric fucking fans I've ever seen in my life, dude. This atmosphere, 700-800 people packed in like this, fucking unbelievable. These people understand the business and they appreciate what GCW's fucking done, so.
Oh!
Slim J.
Ass, dude. Poor Slim J. Nobody caught his ass.
Well, thank you, Teddy Hart, for your insight as Slim J. Nobody caught his ass. Excellent color commentary by Teddy Hart.
An excellent point. You really have to be here. I've been 3 years of Spring Break, and it's bigger and better every year.
Facade makes his way to the ring.
And this is a guy who I found out because of Spring Break.
Because of Spring Break last year, made a big impact. And Teddy Hart had multiple alcoholic beverages in his hands.
Well, that's the way to get over getting eliminated quickly.
Yeah, exactly. It's time to party. We're on Spring Break after all. And Facade takes off that ring jacket. Going to work on one of the Ugly Ducklings here. Electric chair positioning. Oh no, is it Doomsday?
I mean, I feel like they should walk away from this.
Oh! Oh! into a reverse Rana inadvertently on his own man.
They obviously never practiced being two guys in a trench coat before. Oh, MJF with an elimination. Oh, it's JTG.
Trying to get rid of MJF, but he's holding onto that bottom rope before his feet can touch the floor.
Oh, MJF eliminates both of Crime Time.
Both of Crime Time at the hands of MJF and just gloating about it. Facade with Marco stunt, plants him in the middle of the ring.
Oh, MJF paid for it.
Yeah, thanks to Necro Butcher.
Kobe's going for an elimination.
Gringo Loco makes his way to the ring. Great lucha style competitor from the Chicago area.
We got there's a lot of Gringo Locos in Chicago.
He's the most skilled at the lucha style. And it looks like he's gonna go up
to the top from the beginning.
To the top rope goes Gringo Loco, great high flyer. Double stomp.
Oh!
Senton.
Right on his face.
Yeah. I know G Raver's used to death matches, but guy landed on your face is just as painful as leg tubes. Standing moonsault.
Wow, Gringo's so agile for his size.
You forget about his size. Can do just about anything inside the ring.
And with more impact.
Absolutely. Look at the clothesline. Oh!
Oh! Standing Spanish fly.
Spanish fly, that's right.
I beat you to a move.
You beat me, that's right. You're ahead of me. I'm 2 and 3 Jackson Cokes in. AJ Gray, another great athletic competitor for his size. He can flip around that ring when he wants to as well.
Going right at Gringo. I'd like to see them go one-on-one.
Ugly Ducklings runs right through him.
Oh!
Turns him inside out with a double clothesline. Leg Larry in the corner. Colby Carino gets caught.
Oh!
And launched.
Colby has to know he has to weigh about $1.25, if anything. Looking like a young Spike Dudley.
On his head. AJ Gray just clearing house on everybody. He's going up again. Got a lot of people on the floor. That could be what he has in mind. Might not win the match, but it'll certainly bring this crowd to their feet.
Oh! Now, did he just eliminate himself?
I hope not. We'll have to wait for the official announcement. He may have. If he did, that's not the smartest thing in the world.
Now entering
Ophidian! Many may be familiar with from Chikara. Everybody's hissing for Ophidian.
Oh! Bad landing for AJ.
And here comes Ophidian. Through the ropes at least to wipe people out. He didn't go over the top.
One event where the front row ticket might not be the best deal.
He will get landed on. And G Raver to his feet. Hats are flying into our lap. Oh! Big boot right there on G Raver.
Almost got a new hat.
Reversal of the whip. Some teamwork from the Ugly Ducklings. Flying to the floor. Necro Butcher on the receiving end from Eric Cannon inside the ring. Eric Cannon just talking a little bit of strategy there with Gringo Loco. He's going to take a risk.
Oh!
Rich Swann!
Swan's here.
All night long, brother.
Throwing the locks out.
He even gets confetti. He's important. That's a sign that you're important. The Rock and Roll Express got it earlier. And Rich Swann. Oh, look at that athleticism. Beautiful. Kicks him in the head. And a top rope head scissors. Great leaping ability from Rich Swann. Here he comes. Twisting body press to the floor.
Beautiful. I think we got to start talking about his redemption story. A guy who a couple years ago seemed like he was getting ready to retire.
And now he's back in a big way.
Oh!
Assad with a springboard 450 to the floor. Cannon gonna dive? No. No, he's not. Suck it or something. Oh! Necro with one punch to the face puts a stop to all the stops.
Gets back down. Oh!
It's no legs!
No legs!
Now, if everybody watching at home, if you saw part 1 of Spring Break last night, No Legs battled Tony Deppen and pulled off some amazing wrestling despite his handicap.
What I love about wrestling. We've seen 60-year-old guys wrestling, Puerto Rican guys, we've seen the guys with no legs. Wrestling's for everyone.
Going to the top rope. No legs. Swanton. Cover. Ego is eliminated.
Yeah!
No legs.
No legs. No legs. No legs. No legs. No legs. No problem.
Just dived on everybody. This guy's going to blow up all over the wrestling scene after this weekend.
He's got to. Just fun of guy. Watch a guy with no legs kick ass.
Marco Stunt and Gringo Loco facing off now. Here comes MJF. Going to the eyes of Gringo Loco. Take 2 for Nate Webb. Brendan Brown.
Oh.
MJF with a low blow. Brendan Brown going to town.
Oh, he eliminated MJF.
It doesn't matter if you are a professional wrestler or not. If you're pissed off enough, you're going to be able to eliminate people. The Wheatus chant goes up.
Facade up top again.
Oh!
Oh! Did he manage to not land on someone?
Perhaps, but the point is he landed on his own feet, so he's safe. Perro and Odinson are our next competitor.
Oh yeah, I fought these guys in God of War. I remember.
Going to work on everybody. 2 powerhouses inside that ring. It's not going to be easy to stay in there if you're a little dude at this point.
I tell that to Colby.
Tell that to Colby, that's right. Ugly ducklings. Things aren't looking good for them right now.
Oh.
Some teamwork here.
Catch him.
Oh!
Oh.
He did not go splat on the floor. Still have Necro, but your number one still in the matchup.
He's the Iron Man. Oh. We got
Killjoy
almost
eliminated as well. Colby off the top.
Oh, Kobe trying to avenge.
All the way, slam over the top to the floor.
There goes the whole flock.
And Gringo Loco over the top to the floor as well.
That
And here
Gringo's
comes
out.
the Iron Demon. Well, Shane Mercer, usually the biggest guy in a matchup. And AJ Gray over the top to the floor. He's eliminated.
But he's still got to be one of the favorites coming in this late, being this fresh.
They've got Facade. Oh no.
Well, we got the end just taking out everyone.
This is not looking good for Facade.
Oh.
Uppercut Doomsday Device. In comes Shane Mercer. Looks like Mercer and Necro may have formed some sort of alliance here.
Oh, no legs,
No
not
legs.
backing down at all. With, oh.
Stomping away on no legs. Rich Swann trying to come to his aid here. Oh! No legs tossed on everybody. He's eliminated. Fans are not happy with that. Rich Swann trying to throw those kicks.
With no effect.
Oh, right on his head. Eric Cannon back inside here covering Rich Swann after that.
Trying to take advantage. That's smart. That's very smart at this point in the match.
Shane Mercer trying to do some damage here.
Eric Cannon not able to do as much damage himself, taking advantage of other people's work.
The big man all throwing forearms, clubbing down across the back of Shane Mercer now. Watch out, Necro! Looks like he was going to Irish whip him right into Necro. Mercer, shot from behind to the back, into the midsection. What does he have in mind? Suplex. Oh, look at the power! Delayed suplex from Mercer.
That's amazing.
The Iron Demon chant goes up. Very impressive competitor. Oh, we've seen him hit this moonsault power slam. Can he get it on the big man here? Yes!
Oh.
Unbelievable.
On a man that size.
You don't see that every day. And he's eliminated.
Oh, he eliminated both of the ends.
Tony Deppen enters the matchup. It's a starship.
Crowd surfing. This is what spring break is all about.
He's knee deep in the hoopla over there.
A crowd that just yesterday hated his guts.
Yes, absolutely.
Carrying him around the arena.
I'd just drop him if I were them. Just drop him. Let go.
I mean, that just goes to go. Despite how despicable he is, he's a great wrestler.
Yes, he
they
is.
respect him for it. Or they just got caught up in the tune.
That's right. That saved his ass. But right now, Ophidian trying to eliminate Rich Swann in one corner.
Go!
Both Jake Atlas and Lucas Riley making their way into the clusterfuck.
Love Jake Atlas. Santino's brothers. He was one of the trainers when I was training over there, and I tell you one thing, he loves wrestling.
Great athleticism as well.
He's tough as shit.
Springboard into a cutter.
And he made me vomit once, and I will never forgive him.
Not a good thing. Not at all. But it happens. It takes a certain kind of individual to be a pro wrestler. Good teamwork right there on Shane Mercer. Man, this is going to be crazy if Necro lasts from number 1 all the way to the very end and wins this thing.
Oh, if anybody can do it, it's Necro. He's got the perfect mix of experience. He's hardcore. He's tough as nails.
Knowledgeable. He's the smartest guy in the ring.
There's
without
not
a doubt.
position he hasn't been in.
He's got that chair right to the midsection of Joe Gacy. Australian suicide right to the top rope. Big head scissors. He was a big part of that scramble matchup yesterday at part 1 as well.
Yeah, it's very enjoyable.
He's choking away on the Iron Demon in the corner. We've got 40 entrants in this match so far. This is nuts.
Well, what makes it Australian suicide? Is it like Vegemite? Does it taste like Vegemite?
Good question. I do not have the answer.
Does it twirl the other way?
KTB, Kyle the Beast. Another rough, tough individual face to face with Deppen.
Oh!
Unnecessary.
I don't even know how you think to do that.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. Oh, but he catches him! Huge power bomb! And Deppen's out.
That's what you get for doing snot rockets.
Yeah. It's never acceptable to do that shit.
No. Puck found that out in the real world years ago.
Oh! Launches both men. Great show of strength from KTB. That's the first Puck reference I've heard in at least 10 years.
Why would that? Yeah, I made 2 people happy with that.
Back and forth they go, exchanging hard shots. Lighting one another up.
Our next entrant is Caveman Ugg!
I have to admit, I'm not very familiar, but Caveman Ugg looks like someone I don't want to mess with.
No.
And barking in everyone's general direction.
You don't want to mess with Caveman in general. The fact that he made it from his time till here tells you he's got something up his sleeve. I mean, even though he has no sleeves.
Back and forth with KTB. Headbutt. Well, that does the trick. Knock your head into someone.
Oh.
He's, of course, another barefoot individual in there. Nice butterfly suplex.
Yeah, no, cavemen don't wear shoes. Everybody knows that.
They know how to suplex properly.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
Like a small child just manhandling him.
Oh, that's it for Australian suicide.
Now entering the question mark.
Well,
Crowbar!
oh, Caveman Caveman just missed a twisting press of some sort. Yeah, Ace Darling might not be here, but Devin Storm certainly is. Crowbar has entered the matchup. Taking away the balance of Joe Gacy.
Oh.
Flipping leg drop right on top of the Caveman.
Already showing up the crafty veteran.
It's the Inferno Kid. Huh? Where's Reckless Youth? Top rope Rana. Cover. Oh, Gacy with the shoulder up. The ref trying to get out of harm's way as Necro came near him.
I don't blame him for that.
KTB with G Raver, springboard off the second into the arm drag.
Necro came near me. I just throw a joint in the air and run away. Whoa!
And Matt Tremont's music kicks in. Here he comes.
Going right at Necro.
The bulldozer. Going right after Necro. Gacy with the chair across the back of Crowbar. Just working over Crowbar, Gacy, and Caveman.
Oh. Caveman's got to learn not to trust.
Gacy with Crowbar. Northern Lights on the chair. And that's an elimination.
Beautiful move from Crowbar.
Gacy eliminated. The littlest lumberjack, Grizzly Redwood. Going to town on the Iron Demon. Moonsault from the Caveman. And that's an elimination.
No.
Well, Devin Storm eliminated.
Frank is having an existential breakdown. Oh, I think
Dennis Coraluzzo getting sold shows up in the sky. Disappointed in the elimination of Devin Storm from this matchup, but big lariat there from Matt Tremont.
Grizzly's not going to chop down that tree.
Rich Swann going to town on him. Flurry of punches. Oh! But Tremont giving it right back to him. Big lariat turns him inside out. Dickinson and Pinky Sanchez entering together. Dickinson and Necro throwing chops.
Woo! Throwing heat.
Headbutt from Necro. Shoulder to the midsection. Pinky Sanchez trying to come to the aid of Chris Dickinson. Trying to work together here on the Necro Butcher.
Taking 2 men to take on Necro at this stage.
And look at Dickinson, he's got Grizzly Redwood. Maybe trying for a power bomb, but Grizzly trying to hold on. Block the attempt. Big power bomb.
Oh, Necro right to the eyes.
Well, you got to do what you can to get the upper hand. And now Dickinson going to work on Necro. G Raver and Matt Tremont exchanging shots on the other side of the ring. Michael Blaze, your next entrant. Gotta wonder who's going to be able to eliminate someone the size of Matt Tremont from this match. That's not going to be an easy task.
Yeah, it's going to take a combination effort.
Both Kip Osborne and Frankie Picard enter together. Gotta love how it's kind of random. You can enter with tag team partners.
They turned on each other.
Whoa! So much for tag team partners.
Yeah, well, I mean, you shouldn't enter with someone.
No. I mean, we saw the Ugly Ducklings come out all together.
They stuck together. It didn't even work for them.
But you can do it one at a time. That works. It's every man for himself. Some teamwork here. On Necro. Double team suplex from Mercer and Chris Dickinson.
Oh. What is this?
That's the NWO music. It's NWO Sting. Holy shit.
That's the NWO Sting.
Well, we know New Japan was in town, so NWO Sting. Why not? NWO Sting with the big elbow on Pinky Sanchez. NWO Sting and Chris Dickinson doing battle. Multiple NWO members part of spring break. We had Virgil last night unmasked as Starman.
Oh, I love it.
Sorry, Vincent. But Dickinson and NWO Sting battling. Oh boy. You know, we had the Rock and Roll Express in the building earlier tonight. I think this crowd could use a little more Southern style. It's the wild-eyed Southern boy. Tracy Smothers is in the clusterfuck.
He brought his cane with him.
If I hear it, Tracy sucks, everybody dies. He'll commit ultra mega mass homicide. Tracy Smothers going to work on Matt Tremont. Shots for everybody. The wild-eyed Southern boy. Knocking away on NWO Sting against Pinky Sanchez. One of the true legends of professional wrestling has laid down that knowledge, handed it down to the current generation over the years.
Mantar's here!
Unbelievable, Mantar making his way to the ring. Entering the clusterfuck. Man, we got Mantar, we got Matt Tremont in there. Got some heavy hitters. Dickinson still a part of this thing. Shane Mercer still in this matchup. Necro Butcher still in.
Still in, number one. Still in. The ring filling right back up. We got another competitor.
Another competitor. Got so many guys in this thing. Got to keep them coming. Matt Nix from Freelance Wrestling in Chicago. Taking his sweet time.
Yeah.
Oh, and he even got confetti. Matt Nix is somebody important. Whoa!
Oh!
NWO Sting, not impressed.
Nope, does not care.
Trying, he's not doing any damage to any Sting tonight, NWO or otherwise.
I like that NWO Sting looks like a mime.
Over the top.
And he's out.
And he's out.
Back to the rafters.
Makes me wish Fantasio was a part of the matchup. Cecil Nix, your next entrant. What's he doing on the floor with Swan? He's got Rich Swan on the floor here.
Carrying him all around the ring.
Walking around the ring with Swan. On the apron. Mantar just using his size.
Yeah.
Putting it to use.
That's smart. Just stand on someone.
Oh, Dickinson eliminates Tracy Smothers. It's okay, man. Please buy his Everybody Dies t-shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com. Put some money in the pocket of the Wild-Eyed Southern boy. Looked like Shane Mercer was about to eliminate Piggy Sanchez, but he fought his way out of that position. It's Jimmy Lloyd.
Jimmy Lloyd. Oh, I thought he died yesterday.
No, he's still alive, and he's washed that blood off his face after that violent death match to close part 1. And Matt Tremont and Jimmy Lloyd now throwing forearms.
Oh! I don't even know what that
Neither
was.
do I. Someone went through something on the other side of the ring. That's all I know. Oh, big kick from Jimmy Lloyd. Death Valley driver on Cecil. Super kick. G-Raver.
Oh!
Senton across the back. Rich Swan being choked out by Ophidian. Mercer firing away on Necro. Mantar working over Piggy Sanchez. I can't believe that I'm saying these words. Mercer with forearms here on Mantar, trying to eliminate the big man.
Battle of the body types.
G-Raver and Matt Tremont look like they're going to come head to head. Oh, headbutts. Exchanging headbutts. That's not good for your well-being.
Never.
Oh, repeated headbutts.
I wouldn't do it with Matt. He doesn't give a crap.
Ah! Both men are down. Well, Takeda and Jimmy Lloyd might renew their rivalry right here.
Oh.
They don't need light tubes or scissors or anything else. They can just do it with their forearms.
His body is, on camera it doesn't do it justice. In person, I am so gross.
Yeah, he is scarred up from years of deathmatch abuse / competition. I don't think he minds. He proudly wears the scars. And right now, Necro working over Piggy Sanchez with a Vulcan death grip of some sort. The trapezius hold. Takeda and Matt Tremont. All the music is playing for our next competitor. Piggy Sanchez with Necro. Jeff Cannonball going to work on Takeda right away. But there's Jimmy Lloyd from behind. Cannonball is the 55th entrant in this match.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually, there might even be more, because some of them were tag teams and stables. We're damn near 60. Mercer and Dickinson fighting it out. There goes Mercer.
Oh, no.
He's eliminated.
Oh, another one of my favorites out. This is as ugly as the clusterfuck has been all evening.
And Takeda over the top. Jimmy Lloyd eliminates Takeda. It gets super kicked immediately by Dickinson.
No.
Ethan Page enters the clusterfuck here after an embarrassment of sorts with Starman last night.
There's no shame in losing to a legend.
Putting the boots to Rich Swann. Swann into the turnbuckle. Ethan Page and Matt Tremont in the corner. Dickinson and Cannonball fighting it out. Looks like Pinky Sanchez and Dickinson working together. We'll have G Raver as part of this matchup. Marco Stunt's still in there.
Oh,
Trying to
he might not
get that
last too much
well-developed
longer.
midsection. The abdominal area of Matt Tremont.
Oh, I know that music.
It's S.A. Rios entering the clusterfuck. Well, hey, if we dug up Mantar, why not S.A. Rios joining the fray? He's got Tremont in the corner.
He introduced us to Lita. I can't hate him.
Absolutely not. Great athlete. Veteran of competition. Cecil Planted. He's gone. S.A. Rios eliminates him.
Rios. Is Necro finally out?
Necro has been eliminated. A round of applause for him on his way out.
Great showing from Necro.
A fantastic showing. He was the Iron Man tonight. One of the very best. Marco Stunt up to the second rope. And I hear Maneater. That could mean only one thing. She was banned from Twitter for potentially being a cannibal. And the door has been placed inside the ring as well. Taking her sweet time. Well, perhaps Maria Manic not ready to enter just yet. Pump kick. She's coming from the other side. Oh, wait a second. Alley Cat. I see Harlow O'Hara. Session Moth Martina. Ashley Vox. All these women making their way to the ring. Solo Darling. Several female competitors have surrounded the ring here. Shazza McKenzie's out here. And Sue Young, the Bloody Undead Bride. And there is Maria Manic directing traffic here.
What do we got going on here?
What is on their agenda here tonight in the clusterfuck?
Knocking over cameramen.
S.A. Rios eliminated. Maria Manic stepping into the ring. All of the women up on the ring. Tremont put through the door, as is Ethan Page. Sue Young with that cane on Dickinson. Cannonball gets misted in the face by Sue Young. Alley Cat turns Jimmy Lloyd inside out. The women are clearing house here in the clusterfuck. Rich Swann dropped on his head by Shazza McKenzie. The women have taken over spring break. Shazza soars to the floor and Session Moth is partying it up.
Well, this spring break, this is what it needed. This is going to be too much of a sausage party.
Su Yung on the floor going to town with that kendo stick. G Raver right behind Session Moth Martina. Hand her a beer. Oh! Duck of the clothesline attempts. And Martina with a DDT. Ashley Vox in the ring, and so is Marco Stunt.
Why is Marco? I get out of there.
She's a real catch. One half of the Sea Stars. And Marco Stunt, they're about the same size. Marco Stunt with Ashley Vox, but she's powering him up. Air raid crash. Solo Darling with Ophidian. Ashley Vox chant goes up. And what's this? Shazza McKenzie
taking Frank the Clown out of here.
Frank the Clown dragging him off the stage right next to you.
He deserved it. Oh, and I found my headphones. Great night for me.
It's good to find your headphones.
Nice.
But Solo power bombs Ophidian on the floor. Frank the Clown's in the ring. Harlow O'Hara's got him. All the women have got Frank the Clown. Yeah, beat the hell out of this guy.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Oh boy. The estrogen is flowing at spring break. They're taking turns with Frank the Clown. Shot to the lower nutsack region. Alley Cat gets a shot in. Solo. Harlow O'Hara now.
Oh.
Another low kick.
Well, Frank was saying he was bored. I don't think he's bored anymore.
Absolutely not. He's in a world of pain right now. And Su Yung with the kendo stick.
Give him one more just for wearing those shoes.
What is this? Alley Cat has returned from the locker room with, are those light tubes?
Those are
Oh
light
no,
tubes.
light tubes. Maria Manic with tubes in her hand as well. The women have got light tubes.
Nice. It's good to see some women do some housework.
On Jimmy Lloyd. This ain't housework. Oh.
I love it.
Repeatedly over the head of Jimmy Lloyd. All right, Shazza McKenzie, all the way from Australia. Dangerous! That's hardcore. They've got Jimmy Lloyd. Here comes Dickinson. He's never been a big fan of women in wrestling. And Dickinson trying to fight him off.
These girls got daddy issues.
There are certain guys on this show that have been known to be sexist in professional wrestling. Dickinson's one of them. And one of this table's being brought out now. Solo Darling with a table in her hand. Dickinson into the corner. Alley Cat with a big running clothesline. They're setting up a table now. I know that the women main evented WrestleMania this year, so, I mean, they're taking over the clusterfuck now.
Yeah, I don't think Charlotte and Ronda and Becky are going to top this.
Yeah, they ain't going to bust out light tubes and table. That ain't happening. Maybe some beers after the show, like Session Moth, but they have got two tables set up for Chris Dickinson. Maria Manic all the way to the top rope. Superplex coming up.
Oh!
Through the tables with Dickinson.
This is awesome.
Oh, they're taking out the ref. The women, they don't care. They're not here to win. They're attacking officials as well. They're just causing chaos here at spring break. Going after all these referees. The women are out of control.
The women are in control. We're a good team.
Wow. Maria Manic. We even have Aubrey Edwards, Girl Hebner in the ring. All the men are laid out. They're laying out all the guys. Aubrey Edwards, the only one that's been spared so far out of the ref crew because she's a woman. They're letting her go, but all the guys have been laid out by the women.
I think they're going to start taking out some male fans next. And I'm cool with that.
The clusterfuck coming to a strange conclusion here with all of these women together. They've got Joey Janela. He has been a known sexist, and this is the result. The women have done this at spring break to Joey Janela for some payback.